All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, we're doing another Deftones. We're doing another Deftones. I'm having a lot of fun with the Deftones, man. Gotta tell you, I really love it. One of the things I don't love is that I'm kind of in this space where I can really only listen to Deftones when I do a reaction. I don't want to hear, I don't want to like taint, the first time hearing it so anyway, thinking about doing like a whole album, right? And somebody commented on one of my videos that I should do the whole album. So I'm thinking about that. And then when I do the whole album, then I'll be able to listen to the album without having to worry about it. And like, that's like the best of both worlds. So again, that's floating around up there. If you want to see it, drop a comment and we'll take it from there. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into this. This is Entombed. You know what? Koi no Yokan is the album that I have listened to. So this probably won't be a completely fresh reaction, but it's been, God, how long has it been? 7 years since I've heard anything from this album. So we'll see. Anyway, that's just full disclosure. So let's get started. Yep. Definitely rings bells. Definitely heard this. Okay, first stop. So very clearly Deftones, right? Very clearly Deftones, but in comparison to the other two, to Be Quiet and Drive and Bored, there's an element of I almost want to say like joy, right? Now I haven't looked at the lyrics either, so I don't know. Like I could be real off base with that, but just the musical atmosphere, right, feels almost more like somebody's in love, Let's see, are the lyrics here? Are they in here? No, they're not in here. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. But you can hear like it's a little bit, and in classic Deftones style, it's still got like the very like ethereal nature of, I guess that's just part of their signature, is like the ethereality of the music that they make. So again, already like, yeah. Oh wait, you know what? I actually want to hear that. Hold on. Shut up. I want to hear the transition. Don't judge me. So I'm really trying, like, I wanted to stop, like, and gush a little bit, but at the same time, I don't want to stop the music. I don't want to stop this. I want to, like, I gotta listen to it. But, and so I was like, so like I felt the impulse to stop like 3 different times, but I was like too into the music, right, to actually stop it. And then, did you hear the snare? Like, did you hear the snare? Did you hear it? Let's see if we can hear it again. Listen for the snare. Listen to how crisp and like it's subtle, but at the same time powerful, right? Listen, just listen for the snare. Right? Not overplayed, not overused, just like very almost just like a pinch, like a pinch of snare, just a pinch of snare right there. Beautiful.
From the day you arrived, I stand by your side. Raised inside, safe and sound. Shades of colors are all I see. Shades of colors are all I feel. Raised inside, safe inside.
Oh God, sorry. I know that like we're only 50 seconds away, but there's something different about this band, right? There's something different about it. And I made a comment in the first video, Bored, about like this isn't a band that got together because they liked the idea of making music and they took some guitar lessons and they were like, well, this is kind of what we're gonna do, and so let's go do it. Like, this band came together because, you know, someone's soul like is legitimately on the line, is what it feels like. It's really what it feels like. And I kind of like argued with myself a little bit there about using that phrase again, but that's what it is. Like, this isn't, you know, and again, like, I'm a Tool fan, right? I'm a Tool fan. So there's a lot of like similarities, you know, the fact that the vocals are enmeshed, right? And so in the composition, it's not so important what's being said, right, as it is what is the overall composition. How does this thing flow? How does it feel? What emotions are we drawing on, right, with the work that we're doing? Now, the lyrics are important. I'm not saying that they're not important, because the lyrics are what give you, as the artist, as the singer, that foothold, that threshold, or I get like the handhold, not the threshold, but like the foothold to dig in to whatever emotions that you're trying to process through this artwork. So the lyrics are important, but as the listener, right, the emotion's what's important. The flow is what's important. The communication is what's important. And what the lyrics say literally isn't as important. It's secondary. So I just wanted to point that out, that there's like similarities to Tool in this, and in the sense that the vocals they're not front and center. Also in the sense that like this isn't made for the least common denominator, right? They didn't make this, they're not making this music to please the audience, right? This is the music they're making because they have to make it, or, you know, their soul is on the line, right? They have no choice. And so you can kind of tell, you know, when a band or an artist is in that situation, because they don't really care what their music sounds like. Right? It's not good when it's done. It's done when it's good. And there's a lot of that coming from all of the Deftones that I've heard so far. Anyway, we'll back it up a little bit, and then we'll finish it out. So we'll see where this goes. Beautiful. Loved it. Loved everything about it. Not really much more to say about it either, right? Like, it speaks for itself. There's not what can you add to a masterpiece? You know what I mean? God, I love the Deftones. I'm like really into this, guys. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm like really into this. Yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. If you have suggestions for things that you want me to check out, it doesn't have to be music. I'll react to pretty much anything. Yeah, so we'll catch you in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, until then.